In this video, we're going to talk about being in receiving mode and how that attitude can help us in difficult moments with difficult people. If you enjoy what you're about to watch, then please remember to click like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. When we're faced with a difficult moment with a difficult person, it can change our entire lives. They could be coming at us with some news that's going to affect us, like you're fired or I want to break up with you, and so on. It could put us into fight or flight, and it could awaken that hurt inner child in a way where we're not prepared to handle that situation that's coming at us. So what do? We always want to think energy first. We want to be aware of the energy, and we want to be creating the energy. And the way to do that is to think about this idea of being in receiving mode. For those of you who've been watching my videos, you know that I teach the practice of mirroring. And mirroring in communication basically comes down to good sending and good receiving. Sending and receiving in a way that creates harmony. Just like in the image that I used at the beginning of my videos. The sun is sending, the lake is receiving, it creates beautiful energy, and that's what happens when we create good sending and good receiving in our interactions with the people in our lives and at work. So if we're to focus on the receiving side of mirroring, then what does it mean to be in receiving mode? Well, I could tell you that feeling of being in receiving mode is the same feeling that we get as if we're entering the forest or some natural environment. When we enter the forest, we could feel the energy of the forest entering our system. We could sense the light is different. We could sense that the air is different. The trees are breathing out oxygen, and that's there for us to receive. And there's this feeling, once we're in that container of the forest, a feeling of sympathy, a feeling as if we're being given something from the energy of the forest, and that our bodies are lighter, our bodies feel a sense of awakening, that we could release all negativity and all resistance, so that we could simply receive the energy of the environment that's coming towards us. Receiving mode is a wonderful feeling. It feels fantastic, and it feels like we could surrender to this experience of sympathy. So how do we create receiving mode in an unwanted moment that may bring us into fight or flight and may awaken our hurt inner child in a way where we cannot handle the situation because our inner child is wild, awake, scared, and upset? Well, if you've watched some of my other videos, receiving is really about getting your partner's words and giving your partner's words back to them as you heard them. So what you could say in those moments is, let me make sure that I got this. Let me make sure that I got you. You're saying you want me to take both kids to the supermarket, buy a bunch of ice cream, smear the ice cream all over their faces, and then go to the bank? Did I get that? Now, of course, that's a little silly. But the point is that your focus in those moments, let me make sure that I got this. Mirror back the words of your partner and check for understanding. Why? Because then they will show you, oh, you're receiving me. And if they show you that, then you've created a bridge of sympathy between you and your partner. It's as if you have brought the forest to the moment and created a sympathetic connection between you and your partner simply from making sure that they were heard. Your partner may be throwing at you things that are very intense, life-changing information, but still in the moment you don't have to lose your mind. You could say, let me make sure I got this, and mirror back those words, and then what happens to them? They're surprised. Oh yes, you heard me. So if you say, let me make sure I got this, then they're going to demonstrate you heard me, you're understanding me, and even though you might not like what I'm saying, you're hearing what I'm saying. And so there's an energy of sympathy that's happening between the two of you. Now, that energy of sympathy not only softens the situation just a little bit, your partner is heard, and you could sit and say, I don't have to go into fight or flight. And now I could leave the situation having not messed up, having not created negativity and reactivity and put myself in jeopardy. I've created sympathy, which allows me to see the whole situation from above. There may be some value to this unwanted moment, and I can see that because I didn't enter fight or flight. You can tell yourself, I don't have the answers for this right now. You can tell yourself, I could remember about energy first, and then you could mirror back your partner's words. And that might not change what they want from you, but it changes the whole dynamic energetically. And it gives you doorways into new perspectives and new ideas that will come to you because you're entering sympathy and not entering the fight or flight of your hurt inner child. So to go a little deeper into this idea, let's take a passage from my book, The ZEN of Solo Travel, A Journey from Anxiety to Enlightenment. Even after a thrilling moment of awareness, the imposter mind can roar right back with confusion, despair, anger. One must concentrate like an actor rehearsing a role to maintain right mental posture. It takes unwavering commitment to remain in alignment with your higher self. The link for the book is available in the description. Really good work, my friend. I invite you to leave a comment in our comment section to tell us what you learned from this. And if you're interested in more, consider trying a Zoom session with me. The link is in the description. Thank you, my friend.